Okay, sorry about that. I'm on a new recording. I took some on my screen and I didn't do anything to the video recording time. Then while I was holding the phone, I touched something else. That stopped the video. So I'll go ahead and upload both parts of the videos because this part of the videos where we'll talk about this thing with Claudine Gray and we'll talk about where she messed up. She thought she was doing something to further promote her academia career and her next lineup of jobs that she might find herself eligible for, having been the president of Harvard. But we're going to go into some scriptures right now, and we're going to prove that she was out of order pursuant to the words of Yahweh Shem Shai. She appears to be a so-called African-American woman. She appears to be that. Now, she could be something else. I didn't doing the research on her background. I should have did it, but I have an early morning start, and I wanted to get this video done tonight because over the last 3 days I've been in the ER and in the whole hospital ER section was kind of overloaded with beds up for inpatient. So I stayed in a holding area where they watched me and brought me my medicine and breakfast and dinner and lunch. And I'm going to tell you, that local hospital I'm at right now, MUSC, it's in Central South Carolina, very close to where I reside. MUSC just took it over. Not really take it over, but they just kind of merged with MUSC. And I ain't never been to a hospital that I can tell you the breakfast, the lunch, and the dinner was most excellent. Most excellent. I bought my breakfast train that first time. That first morning, I think I went in Saturday night. I think I went in Saturday evening. I suffer from rheumatoid arthritis and other autoimmune issues that I was born with. I was born with lupus. Haven't had any flare-ups from lupus lately. I've had some since I was an adolescent, like in middle school. I've had a few more flare-ups from that, but nothing lately. Thank God, Lord willing, it won't show up back me as another flare-up. I'm born with eczema, I'm born with psoriasis, born with contact dermatitis and seborrhea. So when I get out the shower sometimes, if the water's really, really, really hot, as soon as I get out here and start drying off and doing something, see that cream there? I ain't going to show you the name of it because I don't want to get charged with a copyright marketing issue. And this cream here. Yeah, I get busy on it because plus I have some Aveeno, and this here has colloidal oatmeal in it as well, as you can see there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Colloidal oatmeal right there. The second one above that big blue thing look like a head. That's colloidal oatmeal. And sometimes when I get kind of handy, like I got some oatmeal, nothing but oatmeal, dry, hard oatmeal. I'll put a little milk in there, a milk that's conducive to helping me out, not necessarily animal milk or soy milk, which I do. I do eat what do you call it? Oat milk. Sometimes I get that and I want the room temperature and put a little bit in a bowl for me to eat afterward. And I'll put a little bit in a bowl and get the milk of it going, like my hands going through it. And I'll get in the bathtub and I'll just go ahead and I'll get as hot as I can stand it without it burning my skin. Because, you know, when you go to burn your skin, what's hot to you, what's warm to you is probably a little too much for your skin. Because remember now, your pores have to open up and the minerals and stuff like that have to be absorbed in your skin to do its job. If it's too hot, what's hot to you, to your hands, it's too hot for your nerve endings and stuff. So I'll just go ahead and massage that stuff into certain parts of my skin. I haven't done it in a while, but I've done it in the past. I've done it with my hair, with my scalp. My scalp has been itching from dandruff and contact dermatitis, or atopic dermatitis, or seborrhea. That's like eczema and psoriasis in your scalp. That's way back in the day. It don't really get that bad now. I use now a medicated shampoo which smells like tar, like Neutrogena tar, or what's that black stuff, charcoal tar. It's called selenium sulfide. It's a chemical element, but it's a shampoo. And if your skin is changing color, like blotches of brown and light brown, it's also used to treat something called tinea versicolor. So it looks like tinea, Tinea, that's a fungus. Tinea versi, Versicoulor. Let's see if I can write it out real quick for anybody who might be having that problem. I call it tinea versicolor because it sounds better to me. But if I can write it out, let's see if I can write it out real quick. Tinea, I got it now. I'm gonna write on this tablet, and then let it see what it looks like. Tinea versicolor. Anybody having this problem? Here it is right here. Tinea versicolor. Color is spelled with U. I call it tinea versicolor because it sounds better to me, having a chemistry major background. That's what I call it, versicolor. But some people, tinea, usually deal with tinea as a fungus, like athlete's foot is a tinea pedis, I believe. Ringworm is also a fungus in the scalp. Some people in my area take figs off the fig tree and cut them in half, and they squeeze it and massage the fleshy portion of that into the ringworm. I've seen people do that to kids that have ringworm, little young boys, like 10-year-old boys. And they say doing that every morning and every night for like 5 or 6 days, it goes away. Now, I love figs, like a lot. In fact, there was a time I seen a fruit tree book. I ordered, but I never ordered the lemon tree because I use a lot of lemons. It's alkaline. The lemon ginger blast, Elder Apostle Bar, did that recipe. I haven't been able to do it in a while because my money's been all over the place. But I like using it because it has turmeric in it. And the bitter herbs that we need for Passover coming up, bringing in the new moon in March, the cilantro and the bitter herbs. You know, you put cilantro in your mouth, shit, your damn tongue will be over your eyeball. You be like, what the hell is this? You know, it has that weird-ass taste, but they all have nutrients in them and minerals that are conducive to our bodies. Our bodies come from the ground. It's going to take something from the ground to heal our bodies. And that turmeric root is anti-inflammatory. Way excellent. People who walk around with fluid on their ankles and stuff, because their kidneys in there and their heart have so much fluid, kind of waterlogged, so to speak. Gravity's always bringing it down. You're on your feet working on your job. You know, you stand up 8-9 hours a day working a machine or a job or working in fast food. And when you sit down, what you need to do is help your heart out. When you're laying down watching TV, catching the evening news, for those of us who smoke cigarettes, I'm just taking them, drinking a cold one. I'm just saying a lot of people, not what we should do, because we shouldn't be smoking cigarettes. That's defiling our temple, pursuant to Romans 12:1-2. But I'm just saying, in general, family members that smoke have them big ankles, them damn ankles as big as your damn thigh. Elevate your feet above your heart. So if you have a pillow and you're laying on the couch, drinking a cold one, drinking a Pepsi, looking at the news, or catching Wheel of Fortune, that are entertainment tonight, that's a whole hour, an hour and a half. Your feet are propped up on the pillow. So you're helping your heart drain that fluid down. Back gravity's bringing it down. Now, now, guys, if you have that problem pretty bad, make sure you have a pee jug or pee bottle. Because after all that fluid comes down your legs and come back into your abdomen, back to your kidneys, especially if you're drinking beer, which is a diuretic, or tea, or apple juice, those are diuretics. They act as water pills, if you will. They help get that stuff out your body, you know. They help you pee. Like you drink apple juice a lot, you know what I'm talking about. Or tea a lot every lunchtime you at a job drinking a big liter of tea while you eating at a chicken restaurant. Well, after you drink that tea with that chicken, shit, you back and forth to the bathroom, because that's what they do. So Those are things we can do. We can do normal and natural without the form of a pill that can help us get the fluid off. And we need to get the fluid off because if not, the fluid is going to start to cause our vein, our vascular system to burst and deteriorate because there's fluid inside the vein or the blood vessel and fluid outside the vessel, like too much damn fluid. And next thing you know, it's going to start affecting your blood pressure rates and whatnot. So get a little tidbit. I like to do a little tidbit on health because I've learned a lot from the brothers, Jim as Herbs and History, and Elder Apostle Gabar and Tahar teaches us how to cook. Aluminum is an element that is harmful to our body. So if you notice, and one day I'll do a video on that too, because I don't want to take up too much of this time, because there's 2 videos of being uploaded to this channel, and then in the morning, Lord willing, it's already uploaded, because my signal's a little slow now. It does work, but it's a little slow. I'll upload these 2 videos to my backup channel. I'll make note of that and do a video on things we can do, like cooking. I use wax paper or parchment paper, which is oven safe to like 500-600 degrees, in the place of aluminum foil. So, when I bake salmon or something like that, I used to use aluminum foil down there with the olive oil or the liquid olive oil itself, or the spray in places where I don't want the pan to be dirty with hard and blackened salmon. Now I just put a little parchment paper or wax paper down and fold it nice. Don't worry about how neat it is. Just fold it where it's in the damn thing, because when you turn the broiler on, you don't want that wax paper to hit that broiler iron in your stove. You might start a fire. Then I put my salmon in that skin down, season up however I want, put it in the broiler in the top rack about 10 inches from the top a burner up there in the oven. Just put the top on. You can do it on big too, but you be there forever trying to heat, because it can take 3 or 4 hours for that heat to go through that glass and heating it up hot and hot. Make it hot enough to cook your meat. But if you got a nice little thin piece of salmon, maybe a salmon fillet, $5.99 down here in Georgia and South Carolina, you can go ahead and do 2 of them. Put 2 of them in there, quarter them down into 4 sections. You have a meal. Get some Brussels sprouts, black-eyed peas, potatoes, steam them and cut them in half. Put a little butter on them, whatnot, a little parsley chops. You got a meal. You got a carb. You got a vegetable, a green one. You either got a bag of string beans or a bag of Brussels sprouts, already quartered or cut with a little onion powder, a little garlic powder. And you got fish. What's there not to love? It's healthy. It's filling. If it's 2 people, you got 1 long salmon fillet, which is about 12, 13 inches long. You cut that in half, or you make a little incision to know what's halfway point when you're finished done. You put a little lemon pepper on it, or for some people, might like salt, garlic powder, onion powder, a little pepper. And you stick it in the oven in about 20 minutes, hell, that joker done. That is my dad said, that joker done. Stick your toothpick in, comes out clean. That joker done. That joker done, joker. Oh, my dad said, man, that joker done. That joker. I said, what joker? That's that South Carolina old-time lingo. But anyway, let's get back to the point now. Hopefully, I've cleared out a lot of pictures of sneakers and stuff that I wanted to buy. My situation is changing up a little bit. Soon and very soon, in the next 2 weeks or so, I will be relocating to Dallas. I used to live in Dallas. That's another reason why I haven't done anything with this room, because no need to put something up if I'm going to take it with me. So I'll be relocating back to Dallas. My godmother is giving me a car. I already have a car. I just bought it a couple of weeks ago, about in October 2006, Crown Vic Interceptor. It has like 100. It's got like 112,000 on there now, but I got a great deal on that. I thank Yahweh Shem Shah for that. Just so happens, I will do a video on this, how the Lord has blessed me. There's a female that may be going with me because her life is kind of a broken-hearted type situation. The Lord has been dealing with me, with her, with finding little hustle opportunities where she'll tell me sometime that I have to make sure I'm recording because I keep holding my phone and touching my screen. This thing is sensitive. You hit some other little icon on the screen that you can't see right now. All the kind of buttons and things all over. It ends the video, which is good for short videos, but I want to get a little bit through. But anyway, I'm going to do a testimonial video on these two females. They're older, they're 30-something years old. How Yahweh Shemashai has brought them into the truth and helped them to understand the truth. And about a year ago, I said to myself, Lord, the way I'm going, I can't, my little sister, I don't know. I know she's in Fayetteville, Lumberton, North Carolina. I haven't heard from her in months. And I used to worry about that sometimes because I could talk to her and she'll call me back. I was like, Lord, you said any tree that is not producing fruit will be cut down and hewn, cut down, and thrown into fire, meaning lake of fire. In other words, what have you been doing? I gave you the gospel. I gave you the prophets to help you understand. I gave you the Holy Spirit. I committed something down with to help you. You did videos. What the hell you been doing these last 3 years? You ain't got nobody listening to you yet. Sticking with you. You ain't the only person trying to get off this planet. A lot of people trying to get off this planet and go with the glorious Yahweh Shemashai. I'm sending people to you. The Lord says, preach the word. Look for the elect. I'm sending people to you. What have you been doing? Well, in the last couple of days, last couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, I now can safely say, I can't say for sure, but I have 2 or 3 new people that I've been preaching the gospel to that always listen to me and understand the gospel and understand it in the spirit. And they actually I can ask them a question. They'll speak an answer back to me that's nearly right in the spirit. So those are of the elect, hopeful. So now I feel a little bit better, but I'm pushing harder than ever because every chance I get right now. There was a time where I would street teach back a year or 2 ago, and I explained how. And I'll do a video on all of that because that's irrelevant to where I'm at right now. Why I came off the highways. I came off the highways because I had not ate the whole roll. I ate a majority of it, but I was like, the brothers always want to eat the whole roll. But then Yahweh Shemashai spoke to me just 2 weeks ago and says, Judges 5:11, we're here to rehearse the righteous acts. And then I said, well, what about those? I said, well, what about those chosen ones, the elect that just woke up like a year ago? Reading every day, reading so much, hell, they late to work or something like that. Oh, are they reading? Oh, Lord, let me get up out of here. I'm about to be late. I'm at speed work. Because they're reading and they're so much into it because the Spirit is all over them, but they haven't eaten a whole roll. There might be some elect in them too? So I begin to get off of that. Hold on for a second. Let me see something. What is that? A wire? Okay, yeah, it's a wire tying all that stuff together. It looked like something else hanging down. No, it wasn't a snake because I put those wires together. I just couldn't recognize what it is. But now, anyway, we're going to get on that lesson. I'll do videos on the herbs and some of the other things that Elder Apostle Tahar Engelbart had taught me. And we're going to get right to it now. This is not going to be a long lesson. If the phone cuts off, I'll probably do a third video. Because I'm using my camera phone now to record, I've erased a lot of Nike wish lists. I haven't erased them. They're on my phone, but they're backed up into other parts of my Google Drive and stuff. That freed up an enormous amount of space for me to hold more videos and recording time. So let's start with this now. As you can see the video in the beginning I recorded, this lady, Claudine Gay. Now, she became, as to my knowledge, she was awarded the position of president of Harvard. And other things going to school with anti-Semitism, and she made some remarks. Not going to go too much into the Jews being killed for the Holocaust. Little did she realize she's a Jew too. She is from the tribe of Judah, Levi and Benjamin, tribe of Judah, Negroes in this country. The Jews in which they're speaking of for the Holocaust are Germans. Those are Ashkenazi Jews. Okay, now I'll probably put on the comment board, go to Google and type up the word Ashkenaz when this video uploads and show you that they are Germans. They're from Ashkenaz. They are Ashkenazi Jews. That's the people who are over there in Israel today in our land. They ain't never went into slavery. They're not the children of Israel. The Lord is going to come and take us back into Zion. Zephaniah 3 and 9, we might get that, tells us that the Lord will come and take us back to Zion, which is home. Zion means monument, which is do this in remembrance of me, honoring the Abrahamic covenant of Genesis 17 and 7. Okay, also Jeremiah 3:14 says that as well. Those are two scriptures that we can use to prove that this word is true and is correct according to the scripture. Well, them people, they went on their own in 48. So either the Lord was lying when he said that, and it's already happened, or them people not the people. Which one is the correct answer? Dumb people, not the people. Dumb people never went in slavery. The Lord says, when the children of Israel back in their own land again, no one will bother them and make them afraid, Jeremiah 30:10. And he also says in the New Testament, we will study war no more. So some people been over there. We done had World War II. We done had Vietnam War. We done had Korean War. We done had Desert Storm, Desert Shield, Afghanistan. Obviously, they're not the children of Israel, for they are the weakest link. We're the strong one. Just have received our power for Yahweh B'Shem Yeshua to set things in their divine correct order. So let me catch a few scriptures on this. I have them written down, so I won't be all over the damn place as usual. And we're gonna get those scriptures, and we're gonna call it a night. Cause it's right now. It's about, I don't know, 2 something. Probably. I have my scriptures written down. See, Harvard president. These are all the scriptures. So let's go one by one. The first scripture we're going to find is Deuteronomy 17:14-15. Now, when the children of Israel were brought over here by slave ship, first the northern kingdom got here about between 700 and 800 AD, and then followed Judah, Levi, and Benjamin. Judah is so-called Negroes. Levi is the Haitians, so-called, and Benjamin is Jamaica, Virgin Islands, Barbados, so on and so forth. Okay, and I say that because the Dominicans are the tribe of Zebulon, I believe. So you can't say all of them are, because all those Caribbean islands, because different people in there. The Puerto Ricans, tribe of Ephraim, that's tribe of Ephraim. And we know where, and how do we know where the children of Israel are? Right now in the latter days, pursuant to Genesis 49, and you have to break down in the spirit. Maybe one day I'll put it on my agenda to break that down in the spirit and to show you how certain words in those scriptures are also reminiscent and something we've heard of in the past that references those people. Like when you hear the word wetback, first thing comes to your mind is a so-called Mexican, because that word deals with the tribe of Issachar. So it's something, I didn't mean to, only for training purposes I said that. So hopefully I won't get a strike on my channel. I said that like that because when you hear that phrase, you think of what? The Mexicans. So-called Mexicans are also Israelites. They're my brothers. So hopefully we won't get a strike on the channel. If we do, we'll just download all the videos that I've already downloaded about 80 videos, and we'll start a new channel. I don't care about subscribers, I just want to get the word out, doing what I'm supposed to be doing according to the laws of Yahweh B'Shem Yeshua. Now let's begin, because this video has already 23 minutes, and we don't have, I think, in 32 minutes or so we could be finished. So we're just going to cover the basics, just a few scriptures I have written down. Let's begin. Now, I wish I had that damn flashlight my dad had earlier. He took it with him. I used to have a lot of flashlights, but hell, I can't seem to keep up with nothing right now. Hold on, let me see if I can work something out. Probably might have a light. Hold on. Oh boy. Don't be my damn bill. Shit. That ain't gonna work. Oh no. Alright. I have a nightlight. Put it into something, a socket, and like since going, it just didn't do what I wanted to do. It came on, but it was in a flash mode, like a SOS mode. Alright, now, we have a light here. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go to the back.